Okay, so I don't normally talk about celebrity deaths and whatnot, but since this is somewhat personal to me at least, this is going to be a rare exception, and bear in mind, I'm going to try my best into doing this in one take, or at the very least crop some empty bits out here and there, so if it seems somewhat disjointed, I'm trying to do this video and talk from the bottom of my heart. But earlier today, it has been revealed that Stan Lee has passed away and was rushed to hospital, but they weren't able to save him in time. Now, at the time of this recording, the cause of death is still a mystery, but if I was to speculate, I do believe that it must be some sort of heart failure. And when you look at Stan Lee through the last couple of years before his death, you can see that he wasn't in good shape, both in terms of his physical condition as well as mentally, given the fact that just last year, his wife had also passed away. And the more you paid attention to what was going on in Stan Lee's life throughout the past couple of years, the more you could see the signs in that he was getting closer and closer, but even then, despite the fact that it was inevitable, it doesn't make it or the less shocking or the less upsetting, because it always sucks to see someone like Stan Lee pass away, because he struck me as one of the only few celebrities from the top of my head who sticks out as being a very humble guy. And one way or another, Stan Lee was a huge part of our childhoods, given how he has brought such wonderful characters like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, Iron Man, and many other heroes. And he was one of the many pioneers in Marvel, and he did make some genuine great stories that inspired us over time. And even beneath the pages, Stan Lee just struck me as a genuine guy, and he was very humble. And in a way, he's kind of the granddad we've always wanted. And whether he tells us a fantastical story, or even so much as just showing off his quirky personality, Stan Lee always found a way into making everyone happy. But even despite of some of the scandals that came through his way, as well as his age slowly getting to him, and even the possibility of him being abused by certain people, Stan Lee almost seemed untouchable in my eyes, almost as if he has unbreakable skin given the fact that he has lived for so long. But the harsh reality in it all is that despite of all of the fantasies we want to believe, even legends die. And like I previously mentioned, even though the signs were clearly there from the start, it's still very difficult to let someone like Stan Lee go. But in a way, you could say that this was Stan Lee's time to go, given that he was suffering from the past few years from his health, as well as the fact that he had lost his wife a year ago. And as much as it is difficult to let someone like Stan Lee go, at least we know for sure that he is no longer suffering and that he is in a better place. And it is safe to say that the legacy of Stan Lee will still live on through many years. But the only thing I have left to say in this video is, Stan Lee, you are the man, and I, alongside many others, are grateful for some of the greatest storylines and characters that you have crafted over the years in Marvel Comics, and that you will certainly be missed. I hope you are resting in a better place now, and I wish for the absolute best for your family.